time. Locked in when it's game time. Yeah, I'm ballin' like it's game time. Locked in when it's game time. I put in work, couldn't wait for mine. I got 9, couldn't wait in line. Game time, game time. Locked in when it's game time. Shoot from deep like a Curry 3. And I go beast like 23. 10 toes down, glued to the concrete. And I do Mickey to myself to find my peace. Been ballin' a little bit, woke up feeling rich. Still remember days I had to grind to get a cent. Still remember days when I spent a penny pinch. Now this bank account is lit and it's up and it's stuck just like Cardi said. Same faces around me and it's hardly first. Saying how you do it but you hardly did. Fibbing on the ground, yeah you probably is. Ballin' like it's game time. Locked in when it's game time. Yeah I'm ballin' like it's game time. Locked in when it's game time. I put in work, couldn't wait for mine. I got 9, couldn't wait in line. Game time, game time. Locked in when it's game time. Locked in when it's game time. Pull up from the logo like it's Dame time. Same zone, so won't catch me on the same time. No, time is money, so I cannot give away time. On the road still.
Enjoy yourself. You're about to get a message from yours truly. Sit back and enjoy yourself. You're about to hear a message from yours truly. Pure Bama Freeman lifestyle. Hey. You're about to go from city to city. Traveling across this land, pure Bama Freeman lifestyle.
A Christian?
I am.
Oh, okay.
I am.
God said to the woman to obey your husband.
Yeah.
And why don't you love that word obey? If you're a Christian and God said you should obey your husband, why don't you love that word?
I don't like the word.
Why not?
I don't know what else to tell you. I don't know. It just triggers me. It really does. Because
why?
Well, because it gives the impression like I don't have a brain in my head.
So
and
you think that's what God... So God told
God
told the woman to obey the husband because the woman doesn't have a brain in her head.
No. Are we here to have a biblical debate? Because if so, we're going to cut this short. I thought that we were actually going to have a conversation about the book. You tell me what we're going to discuss. Jess.
No, we're doing amazing right now. So you're doing amazing. And so you think that God didn't think the woman had a brain. That's why he told her to obey her husband?
No, that's not what I said.
What did you say?
This conversation's over. This is a waste of my time.
It's what?
This is a waste of my time. So we're going to kill it. Yeah. I don't.
You're going to run?
I thought, yeah, of course. You know why? Because if I knew I was going to have a biblical...
A leader is not supposed to run.
I'm a great leader, but I'm not going to sit here and have a biblical debate with you.
But we're not having a biblical debate.
Let me tell you, what I was brought on here for was to talk about the book. Not to talk about me, my husband, my kids,
but
their
we need
race,
to know more about you, how you get
or not. That's not what I'm here for.
But we're supposed to know more about.
Recorded.
Don't run.
This will not be recorded.
You're a good leader. Don't run. She ran. What the?
I told you it works, right?
Ma'am, it's declining. You got to use a different
card. Ain't nothing wrong with my card. Look, beep it again.
Hey, what's going on?
He's trying to play me.
Okay, calm
I
down.
got food on here.
Here, take it. Look.
Man, boy, what up, man? It's your boy Bama, cause we own the highways and in the byways, guys. Woo! Thank y'all for coming through, or those that will at some point come through. We're not gonna worry about that. We gotta get on with the show. Appreciate y'all for showing up whenever you do show up, man, cause we gotta talk about it. do we got to crash out Queens? Is they crashing out, man? Woo, we gotta, oh my gosh, man, we gotta, oh my God. Anyway, man, y'all coming through, hit the like button, man. If you're new, sub to the channel, man. Cause we gotta show up every videos, you know, do a little bit of commentary, you know what I mean, for educational purposes. To show y'all that, bruh, it's about that time to do something different, man. It's time for y'all to choose wisely out here, man. But boy, these women out here, they out of control, man. Y'all don't think so? Y'all don't think?
I told you
I gotta
it
do this
works,
shit all
right?
over
Ma'am, it's
again,
declining.
man.
I told you it works, right?
Ma'am, it's declining. You gotta use a different
Ain't
card.
nothing wrong with my card. Look, beep it again.
Hey, what's going on?
He trying to play me.
Wait, calm
I
down.
got food on
Here,
here.
take it. Look.
Oh, I paid for it. I paid for it. They gave me an empty bag.
Ma'am, take a breath for me. Let's stay seated.
No, they think I'm stupid.
Ma'am, look at
Where's
me.
my honey
We're going to
pretzels?
talk about it, but you
I'm
need
not
to sit
gonna
down.
let
You cut me off. Okay, I cut you off. This is a drive-through. I beat you. Right. Now I cut you off. I beat you. Because I was in the I line beat right you. here. You wasn't in the line. You Yes, I was. I was in the line. And you just zoomed and I swooped idiot. around. No, you didn't. No, you were. Watch who gonna get their food first. Watch who gonna get their food Okay, first. okay. You need it anyway. Yes, so You what? need it. Okay. 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 You look like you need some too. Don't start that mess for me, honey. This ain't what you want.
Officer, they paid for 2 plates. They're feeding 20 plus people and packing it up to go. We can't allow that.
All right, ma'am, he says only 2 were paid for. Is that right?
We shared. It's a buffet. We brought clean plates. What's the problem?
Contracts one.
So we're all trying to eat our food, and Scotty is devouring a plate. Then another plate comes, and she's like, that's mine too. She's just doing a lot of this like weird entitlement at this dinner table, and
Cashier number 4, please.
Ladies, go out the store. Then when you keep going, go ahead, go out the store. Go out the store. Go out the store. Smile. Smile. They laughing. It's crazy.
So, y'all tell me if that's not out of control, man. Tell me if they're not out of control, man. Are we not seeing crash outs? Are we not seeing women that is practically impossible to build a strong so-called black community? Is these the women that you're gonna create healthy families with? Is these the women that you trying to force the guys that are quote unquote passport bros or men that travel to stay here and make it work with them? Are you serious? You can't be serious, bro. Come on, man. Come on, y'all. Y'all. Damn, bro. No, this can't be true, man. Is this what we haven't pushed back on, man? Is this what y'all be calling us, lame and y'all suckers? Y'all just don't, y'all ain't leveled up enough, you're broke. That's who we need to be cohabitating with, right? Right? Is this who we're gonna send our sons to and tell them to marry these types? Now, before a lot of y'all get to talking about, well, that ain't all, and all of that. These types of women is what have taken over the identity of the community, man. We only want to hear that, oh, you know, man, you can't indict all black women with that. Well, you don't hear black women getting at these chicks about this behavior. They ain't got no, you know, female classes to tell them how to act and how to present themselves. No. What y'all would do is you put that energy towards the men that actually go overseas and deal with women that don't do these types of things. You know what I'm saying? Jeez. But hey, if Bama is wrong, let me know, bro. Let me know. You know what I mean? If I'm wrong, let me know in the comment section that I'm wrong. Now, if you got to push back and say, well, no, man, you know what I mean? Well, where you finding these women at? Bruh, it's easy. Just get on TikTok. That's how you find them. It ain't like you, it's like finding Waldo, bruh. It's in your neighborhood near you. You feel me? So don't get to talking about, oh, you know, man, you can't say this about the community, man. You a sellout, bruh. I told y'all a long time ago, bruh. I'm a proud sellout. You know what I mean? I'm telling you what's real, man. What up, real deal? XL Pro, what up, dog? What up with y'all, man? Yeah, you know? Appreciate y'all, bro. Appreciate y'all, man. Exactly. Hit the like button, man. Hit the like button when y'all come in here, man. Hit that like button, man, when y'all come up in here, man. Yeah. We're gonna play a little bit more Keisha, man. Y'all just hold tight, bro. Don't get upset with me, man. Cause I'm highlighting you the behaviors, bro. You know what I mean? Don't get mad at your boy, man. Y'all just calm down, bro. Calm down, man. Relax. Relax. What up with your first class? What up with your bro? We gotta take it slow, man. We gotta take it slow. We gotta show y'all the Keisha, y'all. All right. Let's get back to the receipts, man. Let's get back to it, bro. I don't know, you know, I don't want y'all to be up here talking about, man, you just talking shit, bro. Man, stay in the community, bro. Marry, bro. We need to build strong families, man. All right, slow down. You want us to build a family with this shit right here, bro?
I told you it works, right?
Ma'am, it's declining. You gotta use a different
Ain't
card.
nothing wrong with my card. Look, beep it again.
Hey, what's going on?
He trying to play me.
Calm
I
down.
got food on
Here, take it. Look.
So we're all trying to eat our food, and Scotty is devouring a plate. Then another plate comes, and she's like, that's mine too. She's just doing a lot of this like weird entitlement at this dinner table, and no. Hell no. Hell no. No.
Ladies, go out the store. Then when you keep going, go out the store. Go out the store. Smile. They laughing. It's crazy.
Thank you.
Cashier number 4, please.
Ah, beep, 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 beep. Oh, man. Jeez. Y'all talking about some DJ, bro. Okay. We're gonna have a healthy discussion. All right, hold tight, y'all. Y'all just calm down. Don't get mad. Don't let your blood pressure get up too high. Hold on.
A Christian?
I am.
Oh, okay.
I am.
God said to the woman to obey your husband.
Yeah.
And why don't you love that word obey? If you're a Christian and God said you should obey your husband, why don't you love that word?
I don't like the word.
Why not?
I don't know what else to tell you. I don't know. It just triggers me. It really does. Because
why?
Because it gives the impression like I don't have a brain in my head.
So
and
you think that's what God? So God told
God knows
God told the woman to obey the husband because the woman doesn't have a brain in her head.
No. Are we here to have a biblical debate? Because if so, we're going to cut this short. I thought that we were actually going to have a conversation about the book. You tell me what we're going to discuss. Jess.
No, we're doing amazing right now. So you're doing amazing. And so you think that God didn't think the woman had a brain. That's why he told her to obey her husband?
No, that's not what I said.
What did you say?
This conversation's over. This is a waste of my time.
It's what?
This is a waste of my time. So we're going to kill it. Yeah, I don't.
You're going to run?
I thought, yeah, of course. You know why? Because if I knew I was going to have a biblical...
A leader is not supposed to run.
I'm a great leader, but I'm not going to sit here and have a biblical debate with you.
But we're not having a biblical debate.
Let me tell you, what I was brought on here for was to talk about the book, not to talk about me, my husband, my kids,
but
their
we need
race,
to know more about you, how you get
or not. That's not what I'm here for.
But we're supposed to know more about.
Recorded.
Don't run.
This will not be recorded.
You're a good leader. Don't run. She ran. What the? Stephanie Chong ran. I thought you were a good leader. Oh. It's called Ally leadership. Ally leadership. How to lead people who are not like you. How you going to lead and you can't even take a question?
Okay, there you go. What up, bro?
What going on, man?
Man, just trying to yeah, man, just putting out a little something for these folks, man. They trying to keep us on the plantation, so I would just
they gonna keep their damn self on it. Tell them they can pick up my portion.
They trying to keep us on
they could pick my cotton portion. I'll pass. They could pick my portion.
Hold on now. Slow up now. So you mean to tell me you're not trying to wait a minute, I'm trying to find it. You're not trying to take this out the gentleman?
No. Hell no. Hell no. No.
Hey, real deal. She got the hot sauce and everything.
Hey, man, I ain't mad at her, man. Get it how you live, man. Shit, man. If that's what the brothers, and to be honest with you, I understand traveling not for everybody, because I don't want some of these simp ass dudes travel. I don't want to walk outside and see a simp. You know what I'm saying? I really don't. So yeah, some of you do, stay your ass here. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you do right. Stay your punk ass here. Let the real masculine men, whatever you want to call it. You could think us dealing with foreign women is lame, and I think you doing that dusty shit over here is lame, and we'll just think each other lame. You stay your simp ass with your weak, cause I don't want them coming over there making us look weak. They gonna think all black men are weak because these niggas is weak. So I want the simps to stay they weak ass over here and let the real men go overseas and travel, and we deal with feminine, beautiful women.
Yeah, shout out to Keisha, man. She represented well, bro. I ain't gonna hold you. I'm just floored by the fact that they tell us that, hey, we're making a mistake by going overseas, and how, the women over there don't love us or don't like us. They're not into
Like,
us.
bitch, you don't love me. How the fuck you gonna talk about somebody else not loving me when you don't love me either, bitch? What's the difference? Except one looks better, I'm getting more. I mean, her not loving me, I get a little bit further. I get more out the deal. I mean, you don't love nobody, and they don't get shit in return for nothing with you. So if I had to pick between two motherfuckers that don't love me, I think I'm gonna pick her.
Yeah, I wanna let me ask you a question. Hold on, before I ask you a question, I wanna ask you how much you think this food right here costs. Hold on.
So we're all trying to eat our food, and Scotty is devouring a plate. Then another plate comes, and she's like, that's mine too. She's just doing a lot of this like weird entitlement at this dinner table, and
How much you think they ran her, man?
Because it's seafood, I'll say over 200. The amount she had on there, over 200.
Hey, hold on just a minute.
Yeah.
All right, I'm back. You said about 200?
Yeah, if not a little more, because it's seafood, and I know seafood can tend to be, up there, and the amount that she had. But so damn, you mean to tell me even when they go out with their female friends, they rude on their female friends too? Like, dang, man.
Hold
Y'all
on.
just
So you just brought to mind. I wanted to preview something else, man. Right here. Hold on. Here you go.
Y'all, this story right here is wild. 3 black women in Chicago just went viral not for doing something good, but for straight up dining and dashing from a black-owned restaurant after eating over $300 worth of food. I'm talking chicken wings, Alfredo, drinks, the whole spread. And get this, the bill came out to $262, including an 18% tip. They didn't pay a cent. The so-called ringleader gets up first. The other 2 follow, and the last one, the blue-haired woman, lingers for a second before slipping out too. You'd think they'd at least try to be slick about it, right? Nope. These might just be the lowest IQ criminals ever, because they literally filled out a reservation form beforehand with all their personal info. But wait, it gets even dumber. They tagged the restaurant on Instagram after eating, saying thanks for the free food. That's when internet detectives did what they do best and found every single one of them, including Miss Blue Hair, who even bragged about it online like she was proud of stealing from a small business. Now here's the kicker. The ringleader actually doubled down on Facebook. She said, and I quote, "If you take too long with..."
There it is.
dang, man. Hey, man, that's Pookie. That's Tyrone's girl, man. That belongs to the them Black Lives dudes or whatever they want to call themselves. I love a Keisha face ass, so that's Umar's girl, man. So I don't know. I can't discuss another man's woman. I ain't sleeping with her. They are.
Hey, but you know what's real? They they even coming over to Thailand too, bro.
Yeah,
like,
getting their ass whooped. Getting their ass whooped. I see.
Hold on. Here you go. I got you.
Oh, look at her friend. That is right there. Look at my baby right there. Going crazy. I'm just hanging out. That's my bitch, but I ain't. No, who's the fucking going
Now you see.
Stop, pull up.
Hey, have your friend.
Hey, so real deal, these chicks are going overseas saying they want to build a black family, black community.
Hey man, if that's what if a simp got enough money to go over there with her and do that, they could build whatever they. I don't know how they gonna do it when most of the men going there are either vacationers or men that don't want to deal with them. So I mean, good luck on that. I ain't here to shoot nobody's dreams down, but I mean the black community shit, she in the wrong place for that. She's supposed to be hitting Dr. Umar Johnson up, in the States. And
Oh man,
trying to see what his homies at and stuff like that, man. And she talking his language. So I mean, you going all the way to Thailand talking about a black community when the dudes there, you dealt with Thai people, and then the black dudes that's there ain't trying to have a community with you. We trying to build one with the Thai women. So
yeah.
I don't know how you gonna go someplace like that when most of the dudes been taught not to deal with you no more, and the other dudes they got they women that they dealing with. Shit, good luck with that, man.
Well,
Good luck. Good luck.
this is the mindset before they even get on the airplane, man. This is at the Atlanta International Airport. Let's get
Where
it.
the cameras at? Where the cameras at? What's up, ho? What's up? You wanna talk to me?
A Frontier Airlines passenger sparked chaos at Hartsfield-Jackson Atlanta International Airport after an in-flight feud spilled into the terminal.
My name's Shanika Brothers. Where the cameras at? Where the cameras at? This talk. This going on. It's me. It's me. It's me. It's me. It's me. I got the. What's up, ho? What's up? You wanna talk to me?
Witnesses say the woman threatened bystanders, claimed she was a witch, and waited for a man she'd fought with mid-flight.
Who's she waiting on now? Because everybody came up. Oh, they not? Oh, she coming?
While the exact cause of the meltdown remains unclear, the woman insisted she'd left her phone on the plane, despite holding it the entire time, and grew even more enraged when an employee began recording her.
Damn, they closed up.
Oh shit! The game? You laughing? Bitch, my wife is a Spanish bitch. And she's dark soul, bitch. We will destroy you. I'll soon don't fuck with you. I'll soon don't fuck with you. Find you another DOT, bitch. We done it.
There you go. Now y'all see that.
I'm trying to figure out how was she able to do that for so long without being in handcuffs yet.
Yeah, man. There's other videos out there, man. She was standing on top of the damn check-in desk and everything, swinging at them women. Like she said she was a witch, bro.
I mean, I'll replace the W with a B, but but my thing is surrounding that, right? It's kind of like, hey, how was she able to do that for so long in a place like that? That's federal grounds without being placed in handcuffs. That kind of blows me right there, man. So hey, man, it is what it is. But only thing I can say, I thank God I got my passport, man, and I'm looking forward to them beautiful feminine women overseas. I ain't finna tell these Negroes where I'm going, but where I'm going, it won't be snowing. Just know that.
Yeah, but it seems like they following us, man. Like they on they.
Yeah, that's real weird, man. How you turn into the group of people that you talked about? Like, I heard stories about weird ass dudes stalking women. And don't get me wrong, there are some weird ass dudes in the world, right? We know that. But we heard these stories for so long, right? But you're hopping on a plane. Imagine stalking somebody you don't even know. At least the weirdo dude stalkers, at least they had some kind of interaction previously with that particular woman. Like they saw her in class, something, they met her somewhere. Somehow he figured out where she stayed. He had some kind of, imagine stalking somebody you've never seen them in life. You just heard of a group of men going to a particular location, and anybody that goes to that location that's a guy, you're showing up looking at these people you've never talked to before. You had no kind of interaction with them at all. Like, you're worse than the stalking dude. Both of y'all are weird, but at least he had some kind of interaction with his weird ass with the chick that he decided to stalk. You didn't even have no interaction with these people. You just looking at random people. You don't even know their name. You know nothing about these people. Like, I see him over here talking to the Thai girl. What do you mean you see him over here? That nigga don't know you. What you mean you see a man you don't know that you never met before talking to a Thai girl? Like, you sound crazy.
I think that when they be talking or calling us all these names, like they say we thirsty, we desperate, they really be saying, be projecting what they doing. Because you're not gonna go way to Thailand to try to build a black community, and at the same time you over there fighting the damn Thai women as though that's not why you really came over there, was to fight the Thai women because they taking your man.
I'ma say you talking about desperate and thirsty. Now you must be talking about Tyrone them that keep on hitting up your inbox. How are we desperate and thirsty and we don't even ask you for your number no more? We don't even walk up to you no more. We approach foreign women, but they ain't got no problem with it. We don't approach you no. It's just the neighborhood Tyrone them approaching you. So you ain't talking about us. You talking about Tyrone them thirsty, and I agree with. I stand with Keyshawn. Yeah, that nigga is thirsty. You know what I'm saying? He must be thirsty to deal with your ass. So yeah, he is. But you ain't talking about us because we don't ask you for nothing. We ain't approaching you to get your draws no more. We ain't ask you for your number no more. We ain't freaking off on dinner dates with you no more. We ain't bothering you. We keep it civil, respectful. If you say hello, we say hello, and we keep it pushing. We don't do nothing else with you. Like, how are we gonna be thirsty? We dealing with other women now. You can't be thirsty on that. Tyrone them thirsty. If you want to call it that, because he the one keep trying to get with you. So that's him.
It's amazing. The cope. They're not able to cope with the fact that men are choosing other options, and that those options actually are choosing those men. And so the fact that they have discarded us and threw us in the trash, they looking at it like, well, I don't know what other woman would really see value in you when those other women are not dealing with the mental health that you dealing with. Like, you are all the way fucked up, bro. Like, the women here are so fucked up in the head, man.
Well, they gotta understand one thing too, man. I think, matter of fact, I don't know where it came from, but it was a female online, and she broke it down. I usually don't let somebody stitch her stuff or something. And what she pretty much was going over and talking about, basically like the different mating strategies with different people. And she was talking about she was particularly talking about the African American women, but I'm gonna say a lot of American women in general, but I know she particularly was talking about African American women, right? And she was talking about how they approach dating the way that a man should approach dating. And allow me to give you an example. Like, as men, we look at how women look. We may lust and look how they look, right? Now, whether she get to stay or not, it's however she act past our sexual desire. But that's our sexual desire first, because we're men, we're created different. We're visual creatures, we're more visual, we're created different, right? Okay, when you transfer that over to the BLK American woman, what does she talk about? How tall you is, your game, your swag, how you look, Women from other nations, right? I'm not saying they don't have eyes to see. They can't find a man to be physically desirable, something like that. They do. But they don't have all those extreme requirements. How do I know this? I've been around overseas women. And two, when you see them with the men from their country, they'll be with a short pop belly dude. Very basic dude. I'm talking about this chick fine as hell, right? Very basic dude, or whatever the case may be, right? Some of them ain't even basic. Some of these dudes are below average. But he got him a beautiful chick, right? And you can't say it's because he got money, because a lot of guys in their culture, very few guys in their coaches like wear off like that, but most of them, they don't really have money like that. So she can't be with him to use him because she can't get much from using him in that culture. So if you look at it from that perspective, right, the culture is different. I'm not trying to be funny, but if anybody gonna be talking about looks and all that all day long, the men are supposed to be doing it. Women are supposed to be judging men, like the lady was saying, based off of our work criteria. Are we able to protect and provide? Are we reliable and stuff like that? Now, don't get me wrong. I'm not saying that a woman got to get with a dude that looks like Frankenstein or something like that. I'm not saying she got to settle for that. I'm not going to put them in that situation. But some of these situations, a lot of them really, dude's not even really ugly for real. They just might like be basic looking. He dressed pretty decent. He's not ugly. He just not like some supermodel looking dude. But the chick that's requiring him to be a supermodel is average or below average her damn self. But she's requiring an average looking guy, not even an ugly guy, right? An average looking guy to look like a model. And then the extremely handsome guy that does sleep with her, he don't like it like that. He just want to get his rocks off because he know it's easy to sleep with this ugly girl. He horny because the fine chick who number he got, she playing games because everybody else trying to bang her. So he settles for this average or ugly looking girl because he know that she's enamored with him. So what you have is a situation like that. So guys understand when they go to other places overseas, it's different. Men, I keep telling women this too. Women are not men and men are not women. The stuff that we can do to acquire a beautiful woman, y'all can't do what we do and get a top-notch dude because you're not a man, you're a female. Like a man, we don't really care about your money, right? Like if let's say we rich, we six figures, and we pull up to a McDonald's drive-thru and we see a bad chick, right? If she got a good attitude and she looks nice and we want to holler at her, we're not going to judge her and say, man, this chick work at McDonald's. I mean, obviously she ain't got much money. I mean, she works at McDonald's. But we don't care about that. We're not thinking about that. We're looking at her as status because we're men. And once we get past her as status, we're going to try to see if she's worth keeping around. That's how it worked with us. Women, they doing it different, but what messes a lot of BLK women, and I'm trying to help them out right now. So they ain't say I ain't trying to get them no game. I'm helping them out right now, but I ain't going to do it no more. Well, if they wanted to be smart about it, right? Not saying they got to quote unquote sell somebody ugly. Get you somebody that looks halfway decent that's got something going on. What messes them up is they want whatever they think is handsome. They get with what they think is handsome, but what they think is handsome ain't got nothing else going on outside of the fact that she's sexually attracted to him. So you have a baby with him and marry him just mainly based off that. And you wonder why you can't get help with the kids or why, you can't get no assistance. Matter of fact, you remember that homeless dude out of Atlanta that they was lined up saying they'll take care of?
Yeah, we was talking about that on Carlos's channel on that one time.
Yeah, so, okay, that's a prime example. Ain't got nothing going on other than how he look at that moment to them, right? But they'll be willing to give him a baby. So if you're thinking like that, you're pretty much thinking how a man think to a certain degree, but not totally. You're always going to lose because as a woman, you're not even supposed to be totally basing it off of that like that. I'm not saying you can't look at it a little bit, but that's not supposed to be 90% of your reasoning for getting pregnant or 90% of your reasoning for saying you're going to make him yours. So don't say I ain't trying to help them. I try to help they dumb ass with a little advice on that one. But it don't matter because we out. We got our passport. But I'm just.
Yeah, I'm gonna say it ain't really. Minister Jap said it perfectly. If they so-called Jesus can't save them, then none of us can save them.
But why is Minister Jap talking like that when he keep on talking against men going overseas? If you feel like Jesus Christ cannot save these women, then here's another contradictory hood loving / hood living. I don't like the hood chick, but I love the hood chick. I don't know what it is with him. When somebody talking about get with somebody else, I don't like it, but I like it. I don't know, man.
He ain't got no other options. he talking down on the women. I get it. You make strong points, but why are you still
But
dealing with them? Why you
he
still
said
dealing with them?
according to him, he make it seem like he one of the brothers, don't have no kids, got his life together and stuff like that. So if you in Chicago and you got your life together and you different from most of the men up there, then and you so you're able to travel, you're able to do stuff. Why are you fussing about these women and still dealing with them at the same time? It makes no sense.
This right here was in Minister Jefferson's backyard, right here, I think. This right here.
I paid for it. They gave me an empty bag.
Ma'am, take a breath for me. Let's stay seated.
No, they think I'm stupid.
Ma'am, look at me. We're gonna.
Y'all, this story right here is wild. 3 black women in Chicago just went viral not for doing something good, but for straight up dining and dashing from a black-owned restaurant after eating over $300 worth of food. I'm talking chicken wings, Alfredo, drinks, the whole spread. And get this, the bill came out to $262, including an 18% tip. They didn't pay a cent. The so-called ringleader gets up first. The other 2 follow, and the last one, the blue-haired woman, lingers for a second before slipping out too. You'd think they'd at least try to be slick about it, right? Nope. These might just be the lowest IQ criminals ever, because they...
Officer, they paid for 2 plates. They're feeding 20-plus people and packing it up to go. We can't allow that.
All right, ma'am, he says only 2 were paid for. Is that right?
We shared. It's a buffet. We brought clean plates. What's the problem?
Politics, 1.
There you go. So he want us to is this who he is that his dating pool? Like women
that's his dating pool right there. He fusses about them, but at the same time, I don't care if he hear this. I say this on every platform because I just don't understand him. You fussing about them, but if men saying they going somewhere else, then his excuse is going to be, well, I'm just against tricking. Well, okay, well, what about the men that's not tricking overseas? Even though them tricking ain't none of your business. But what about the men that's not tricking overseas that's going to get normal women overseas and stuff like that? What's your excuse for that?
Do he think, honestly, that all the women overseas you got a trick on? Is that...
I think,
if you have a worldview like that, then your mindset is really narrow, man.
You know, these guys believe, I don't know, it's kind of weird, man. Like, we got a bunch of whores over here, but they believe everybody in the whole nother country is a whore. Like, if you tell them Keisha terrible, they're going to tell you not all. But then if you tell them you going to another country, they're going to say all of them are whores. Like, just, I mean, like, they've been in the kitchen with their auntie too long, man. I just think they've been around women too long. They got female talking points and stuff like that, man. I don't know where they get it from, but, you know, I sat and listened to them, and that's how they think. They think, you know, basically, they have this ideology of you're winning if you did it in your backyard. If you can't get them to pop off in your backyard, then somehow in their mind, you're losing. I don't know what you're losing, but in their mind, you're losing.
He said, I heard Mr. Jap say one time that it's not a flex. Why are we flexing? Like, why would you not be? That's what I'm saying. Like, the mindset is so defeated to where when you
your women, his women in Chicago not a flex. His Chicago women ain't no flex.
Yeah, you're not supposed to celebrate your wins. Like, you ain't supposed to show that you're happy. Like, I don't understand their mindset, bro.
How about it's not a flex if a black man got him a beautiful woman coming from a culture where all dudes did over here was flex. Whatever girl they talk to and whatever, but you gonna say because he got a fine woman, you know, from someplace else. That's not when did it not become a flex? I'm not saying dudes should flex their women. They should act normal. But I mean, when did it stop being a flex? I mean, I agree it should stop being a flex, but when did it stop being a flex? Why? Because it's not a beautiful woman from Chicago or something. So if it's a beautiful woman that came from Chicago, that's a flex. If it's a beautiful woman that got all them attributes that he complained about, I guess I can flex her if I stand next to her. But I can't.
But if you ain't showing them, I get that point. But he talks about it though. He talks about how much he get. You know what I'm saying? So is that not a flex? Like, which one is it?
Okay, so if you get so much from them, now he really a hypocrite. Right, if they sleep with you so much, bro, if they give it to you so much easily in Chicago. Chicago women sleeping with you left and right, black women in Chicago.
Yeah.
How are you sleeping with them 24/7 and complaining about them?
Exactly.
Like you can't keep talking. Yeah, you can't keep talking about Now this the one I'm gonna be on the women's side on this one. You can't keep talking about these women and then begging them for some good loving at the end of the night. Like, what type of dude is you?
Yeah. I guess is one red pillar though. I think he's come to his senses. Shout out to Coach Greg Adams. I think he's starting to understand that it's not. I mean, I guess he's still doing his thing, whatnot. But he clearly. Let me see if I got it. No, I don't have it. I thought I could download it, but yeah, he just recently just got, I guess, counseled out of the so-called red pill space. You know, but a lot of these guys not predicted this a couple years back that they're gonna have to start using their passports, and because their talking points is becoming muted at this point. Um, it don't make sense for you to talk on YouTube day in day out about the women that you still pulling from.
Yeah,
You
I
know,
don't listen to those type of dudes. Like, I mean, that's why I said I respect the traveling man space a lot more, because we came with a solution. Well, not me, I ain't started, but whoever started with the travel space, they came with a solution, right? And
right?
said, while everybody else sitting around, and don't get me wrong, the complaints were legitimate. They are still legitimate. But
Exactly.
at the end of the day, men are not supposed to sit around and be complainers. We're supposed to be individuals who come up with solution. We're supposed to be solution based. Okay, we
Mm-hmm.
have a complaint, we see a problem, we figure out a solution and we fix it and we move on. We ain't got to keep talking about it. We reached a verdict. We found a solution. Okay,
Right.
but to find a solution, but to say, and that's fine if they don't agree with traveling as a solution. Everybody ain't built to travel. I get it. Everybody can't do it. Everybody's not into it. Everybody don't like airplanes. I get it. But
Mm-hmm.
however, you was provided a solution. Or if you feel it's that horrible, say to yourself, until Jesus knock on your door and say, here's this girl that I got you specifically.
Yeah.
And, she's black and she's from here. And I'm handing it to you so you ain't got to worry about her. Okay, wait for either that to happen, or either travel or shut up talking about the women
Is
all, because I'm getting tired of hearing about the women and the bad things they're doing. When you still, you talk against people traveling, or you still gonna run outside and you're gonna be in these women's face. It makes no sense. Oh, I just
what?
want to hit it. Oh, well, you just want to hit it. How you just want to hit it, and you just want to keep complaining about people that you just want to hit it with?
You just a pump. You like to pump and dump. But I think they talk like that when they're sober. Obviously, when they have some liquor in their system, then they don't have those same talking points, or for that matter, the same mindset. So I think a lot of them just talk like that when they're sober. And so when the lights go out and when they have a few drinks in their system, then all that YouTube, it goes out the window. You know what I mean? It's
I
null and
mean,
void.
even somebody like Jay Rello understand. You heard when we was on his live, he said that the women are
Yeah.
more feminine and stuff. Come on now, he said that now.
Yeah, he
So
did.
if he said all this from traveling overseas, and wasn't even really stunned about no girlfriend or nothing like that, he said all this.
Well, he just recently looked like I mean, he may just be putting on for the camera like he normally do, but uh somebody got his attention over there in Punta Cana. You know, he said he gonna
Hey
yeah,
man, they had my attention too when I was there. They had my attention too, so I'm not shocked. But
yeah.
the thing is, I'm looking at, right. Somebody like him said that it's a difference, and I know he didn't have no problems with Keisha before he left the United States. But this man would rather, because he could take that donation money and really could have stayed here in the United States and kicked it over here if he wanted to, right? But he
Mhm.
actually takes the money and he spends it to continually want to go out of town, right? So what does that tell everybody? Obviously, it must not be so great in Indiana with the women out there, because
Nah.
every chance he get, he's on a plane. Now, he may not do the things that us normal traveling people would do, but
Right.
me and him and everybody else agree on this. We love the feminine women over there. We understand that
Exactly.
the culture is different and stuff. So even
Mhm.
he's trying to be around a different culture of women. Even him.
Yeah, it's I think that it's gonna come to a point where them women are not gonna have any options here. I mean, you're gonna still have a couple strags, like you said, they're not able to travel and don't have a desire to, but I think that the attraction that the other women from overseas have, they're gonna pull a lot of even some of them guys to even travel for their first time, to see what it's like. But yeah, you take guys like Jay Rello, if he's able to see the light, then yeah, like you said, uh, what else normal guys? What excuse we have? You know what I mean? Like, and don't need to sit back complaining about it. Like you said, men they adapt and they create a better circumstance for themselves. And so that's what we have done since we've been traveling.
Yeah, because I mean, they could say what they want about traveling brothers, but traveling brothers, they were solution based, while everybody else was complaining based. And like I said, I'm not diminishing Red Pill, nobody else, because it was a process. Nobody thought
Process.
of this
Yep.
until the people that came along and thought of it, right? And like I said, the arguments was, they were understandable. I get that.
Mm-hmm.
However,
Mm-hmm.
when somebody give you the cure to cancer, why are you still sitting around fussing about the fact that cancer exists? If you
Exactly.
catch it, you have the cure now.
Yeah. You got
That's
the
on
cure.
you if you got the cure and you choose not to use the cure and you still want to hang around the cancer zone. And it just doesn't make no sense at that point. It doesn't make no sense. Now, I'm
Here,
not
here,
trying. Yeah.
here's the thing about this. Guys that don't want to accept the cure, and they use excuses like it costs too much to get the cure. My thing is, what's the value or what's the premium on your life? You know what I mean? Are you 87 or are you 93 premium? How do you value yourself? And for those that say, well, it costs so much to travel. Well, to me, if I have it, I'm not going to shortchange the quality of life that I would like to experience. And I think it's well worth it if you're able to travel. I would say don't shortchange yourself because you definitely getting shortchanged here. You got women that's, having this conditional femininity. They only do it just for the right so-called man, and then you doing all these pickup lines, and you still not the right damn man. So why would you continue to keep getting rejected, and you keep devaluing your life by getting those different rejections? I would say that if you're able to travel, just go on overseas, man, and pool from a bigger pool. That's the way I
See
kind
what?
of view it.
I really don't want no simps to go over though, so I'm finna stop encouraging them. Like I'm gonna say, "Yep, you're right. They're better here in America. Yep, you're right. Stay where you at." While I sneak out the
Yep.
back door and fly out of the country. Like, yep, you're right. Stay where you at. Because some of these dudes are so weak acting anyway, man. We really don't want them going with us, giving us a bad reputation, man. Because I don't want foreign men to look at us like we're a bunch of weenie ass weak dudes. Because come on, man, we talking about a group of dudes here who believe in being led by women.
Well, that point is well taken, but
Like, come on now,
I
would you
do.
really want? Come on now, you really want these dudes to go overseas with us and real men see us and see them and we share their complexion and they all think all of us is some weak ass dudes like we bow down to women and the women go over there gonna start thinking we weak because a bunch of weak ass dudes from our culture is coming over there with us on some weak whip shit that they just left in America. So
Right.
I don't really want them going. I mean, I might just be like, yep, you're right. Stay here while we all go, out the back door. Yep, stay here. Yep, you're right. Keisha's better for you,
So
not
so
for me.
so 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 you really talking about the people that push back against us, don't even try to. Yeah, I got that
Yeah,
point.
yeah,
I'm talking. Yeah.
yeah. But the men that's smart enough to want to travel, we're already doing it. We already see the writing on the wall. We're
Right.
in the midst
Right.
of it already. But as far as convincing people like Minister Jap, who just wants to hang around in the ghetto and complain about the ghetto, nope, nobody needs to even do that with him, man. Like if that man want to be in the ghetto, and he have every right to. I ain't knocking him if he, I don't. I'd be lying if I say all of us don't slept with Keisha at some point. Don't get me wrong.
Right.
Keisha was my first experiment.
And we all simp. We all simped at some point too, right?
I have. I don't. I ain't gonna lie. I'm not gonna sit up here and lie. That's how I
Okay.
learned. I learned from
Yeah.
experience. I'm not gonna sit up here and lie and act like I ain't never did. They ain't never got me. Yeah, they got my ass.
Yeah.
They got me. They ain't get me as much as they got everybody else for, but they got me. You know what I'm saying? So, you know,
Yeah.
at the end of the day, man, it's just kind of like it's a trial and error situation. And we all got choices with our life, man. Some people want our life to be better. Some people okay with what our lives are. And some people just, you know, don't want nothing in general. So either way is fine with me. I know what I want for my life, man. And can't no man tell no other man what type of family to have and what type of woman he's supposed to be dealing with. Like, come on, dog. Especially you don't, even if you know that man, you don't tell no man what woman he supposed to date. Dog, what type of shit is that? You don't talk no man like that, no grown man. Like, you know what I
Hey,
said? He
I'm
do.
gonna
Yeah.
be honest with you. I don't think we can stop Ben as a Jap. I mean, the travel space is
We
in the
ain't gotta
algorithm
stop him.
already.
We ain't gotta stop him. He don't. I don't live in Chicago. Let him stay up there. He got more problems to worry about in the city of Chicago than any of us do, wherever we located at. So I don't care to stop him. I'm not around him. I ain't nowhere near in the hood with none of the girls he deal with it from the hood that he keep fussing about, the German shepherds or whatever you want to call them. I ain't around his German shepherds. I ain't around his backyard. I don't care how he feel. He don't know my first name, my last name. I don't care how he feel about men in
Shit,
general
he said he
traveling.
was gonna go over there and get it. He said he was gonna go to Colombia and get his teeth done. So it ain't really
Well,
nothing.
that what he said, and he ain't went. And who cares if he goes? I won't never see him, even if I'm there at the same time as him. So you know, I don't care what he does, but I do know this
I
though.
guess my point. I guess my point is we're not gonna be able to stop the Pookies from going over there.
No, we not gonna.
That
We can't
ain't we
stop.
ain't gonna
You
be.
can't stop
Yeah.
nobody unless they restricted from traveling. And if they got the money for it, can't nobody stop nobody from doing nothing in this world. And I'm not trying to really per se stop nobody per se from doing nothing. But at the end of the day, brothers need to get off of that. You know, trying to depolice other men and stuff like that, man. Like, you know, dude, like, man, if you like Keisha and she let you get it for nothing and you can sleep on her couch for free and stuff like that while she going through a recession.
He said sleeper three.
Hey man, listen, that's the deal y'all got. I'm not jealous of the deal that y'all got as adults. That's an agreement between two adults that y'all came to. But don't knock whatever I'm doing, whether I'm paying or not paying. Don't knock my personal business with a beautiful woman because I got my own couch to sleep on. I don't need to sleep on no woman couch. I get it. Keisha won't let me sleep for free on her couch. But then again, a guy like me don't need to sleep on her couch for free because I got my own place. I got a bed. I pay my
Right.
own bills. I don't need to get money from Keisha. I make my own money. You know what I'm saying? So I'm glad that she give you that and let you sleep with her and stuff like that. I'm happy for you. But I found a chick that look better than your girl that let you do all of that. And in other cultures,
It's
yeah,
gonna be cheaper too.
yeah, it's gonna be cheaper. And what they fail to realize is too, man. Um, it's not becoming of a man. I'm not saying a woman can't do nothing for a man, or she shouldn't. She should do something for a man. But it's unbecoming of a man to be living off a woman anywhere. A man is a leader. He's supposed to be a provider, not for any female, but for his woman. Notice I
Well,
said for
the
his
word
woman.
provider, yeah, the provider word is just a nice way of saying tricking.
Hey man, whatever the fuck they want to call it,
That's all it is, bro.
whatever the fuck they want to call it. Okay, well let's use that word tricking. A
Yeah,
man's supposed to be a trick for his woman, for his
yeah,
woman, for
exactly.
his woman.
Yeah, yeah, moral tricking. You know what I mean? That's what
Yes,
it's called,
yes,
moral tricking.
yes, yeah. He's supposed to be a
Provider. You
trick.
know what I mean?
Yeah, he's
Yeah,
supposed to be a trick for his woman. You know what I'm
yeah.
saying? So we're not doing nothing out of the ordinary. Like if I meet a woman overseas, come on now, their financial situation is different than ours. That's one thing, right? Two, man, that's human nature. If you get around people that you like being around and you got a few extra coins in your pocket, you gonna want to do something nice for the person if you can. You gonna be like, hey, let's grab something to eat. Hey, you want something to
Exactly,
drink? You gonna want to do it.
exactly.
She ain't gotta ask you. You're gonna want to do it because she making you feel good and making you feel all right.
Yeah, I don't understand why people have an issue with having company with them when they go out. Like, I mean, it's just common sense. You do it here in the States. Why not do it overseas? when you have a chick that's with you, why you don't want to show her a good time? It's like they have these requirements for guys to go overseas. Don't spend no money on no bitch, man. You know what I mean? You tricking if you spend some money on it, bro. Don't even go to a restaurant.
You telling me not to spend no money on her, but Keisha steady hitting up your pocket,
killing his pockets.
Now don't get it. Now I understand there's some pookies that she let slide for free because she whatever it is. But for the beta male simps that's trying to do the best they can to smell the draws out the pookie get through with her. Yeah, you trying to put your money together to make it do what it do and trying to take her here and feed her and all that other stuff. And y'all ain't even got a girlfriend-boyfriend relationship. This is all to get her to like you, right? If you want to talk about tricking, that's worse than tricking. You know why that's actually worse than tricking? Because you're spending money not getting anything. You're spending money in hopes of someone liking you to give you sex. At least
so
with trick.
If he buy her a bag of chips at work, then he's tricking then, right?
I guess so. But if she's not my woman at work, I'm not buying her a bag of chips.
Oh man. What up with your first class? In the building. What up with you, bro? Salute to you.
Yeah, what's up, y'all? Salute.
Going on?
Man, I was just sitting there thinking about what y'all was just talking about the tricking and all that stuff. You know what's funny? It wasn't considered tricking back in the 1950s when none of the women worked and the men took care of the house and all that. That wasn't tricking then. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, that word didn't even exist back then in the 1950s and 60s and stuff. Now all of a sudden, like real deals, if you buy a bag of chips for a chick, that's tricking. You know what I'm saying?
Man,
like,
crazy, bro.
like this whole thing crazy, bro. Like, and it all started with
the white man never tricked though. They don't never say he.
Yeah, they don't never say that. But if you a black dude, bro, you just do anything for a chick, oh, you tricking, bro. You tricking, and it's crazy, bro. It just it's just something you have to sit up. Yeah, it's just something you just have to sit up and think about and be like, man, our culture fucked up, bro, for real. Like, it ain't no other way around it, dude. Like our culture fucked up, man. Shit, for real, bro.
It's basic stuff, and then you get that eye opener when you come back from the States, especially after my first one. My eyes really got open. I got back on that plane and I just saw the behavior of the women, just little subtle shit. I'm like, bro, we so fucked up in the head, bro. Like, we accepted this shit.
Yeah, because it's really up to the men. It's really up to the men, right? If the men had a backbone, and let's just be honest, it's like, and this is what I think it boiled down to. Like I said, most of the women, and I'm not talking about white American because I don't really deal with white women like that. But as far as like the Black American society, they primarily giving it up to 10% of the men, right? Okay, you have like 90% of the other men out of society. They trying to do whatever they can to fulfill they physical urges, right? They every now and then get it, and some just probably never get it, right? Okay, so of course you're gonna have some people because let's be honest, they say sex is like what, the second most powerful drug or something like that. Or I don't know if it was the first or second, it was one of them two orders. But okay, so if it's that, right? And you have a large majority of men that's not hardly getting that. That's what I think. That's part of, other than his conditioning growing up. That's part of where his sympathy come from, because he's trying to figure out how to lure the woman in to satisfy his physical urge.
Yep, and he'll talk down on you. He'll talk down on his own brother to get it too. You know what I'm saying? He'll sell his soul. He'll sell his soul. Talk down on his own brother to get it, man. And that's what a lot of these doing. That's what Umar doing. That's what all them dudes. Them two brothers that's supposed to be in the church that be talking trash about traveling dudes. That's all they doing, bro. Just selling their soul. And
they'll come with your wife, bro. Yep.
Yeah, that's crazy, man. And so, like I said, they talking about men going overseas to sleep with women when a form of simping, that's all you're really doing it for. Let's just be honest. Why you're simping? You're simping for women. And then another thing, right? Like how some of the simps believe in taking a woman out to dinner to get access to sex. Okay, if it's just about being a gentleman or being a nice person, Why I don't never see you taking no homeless women out that actually need a plate of food? Why you don't go up under the bridge and look for homeless women and take them out to dinner since you don't want anything in return? You're just doing it because you're a nice guy. Why don't you take homeless women from the shelter out and say, hey, I noticed you haven't ate today and I'm not attracted to you. Let me take you out to a top restaurant and just feed you and walk away with my day. Notice they don't do nothing like
Yeah.
that. Why it always
Nah.
got to be somebody that they sexually attracted to that they taking out, but they claim they don't want nothing in return, but they claim they're a nice person, and they claim everybody else. If you go overseas, you something different. Like
You ain't
these folks,
lying.
yeah, yeah,
You ain't lying. 'Cause one of my partners did some mess like that one time. We went to this drinking event, and the event was like $50 to get in, and he paid for this girl that worked with him. He paid for her ticket to get in the thing. And she brought a whole nother dude with her when he brought her,
Oh
he paid for
man.
her ticket. He paid for a ticket. She brought a whole nother dude with her. And we was on him and he was like, man, I just wanted to see if I just wanted her to get out the house. That's the only reason I paid for. I said, bro, come on, bro. I said, man, you wanted to knock her off, bro. That's the only reason you paid for. She was fine too. And she was fine too. I said, bro,
yeah.
that's the only reason.
He not telling the truth. Yeah, he wanted to
Yeah.
have sex, and instead of being a man and saying, "Hey, I'm feeling you like this. What we gonna do or what we're not gonna do," he thought backdoor tricking because I called them dinner dudes. I got a name for that black ass
Backdoor
too.
trick.
Yeah,
Back door.
they be doing some backdoor tricking, but they
Yeah.
try not to call it tricking because they didn't come directly out and say, I give you this for that. But in
Yeah.
reality, he wants the ending result. But he been taught by society, if I buy you a plate of food and do it a couple times, you're supposed to, I'm gonna see if you like me enough to want to do that with me one day. But the crazy part about it is, all that money you spent taking her out on different occasions, you overpaid. Yeah,
But peep this out real
yeah,
deal. The gal spoke to him for about 5 minutes in the event. Hey, she spoke to him for about. I was like, damn, bro, you paid for her ticket to get in this motherfucker, and she only spoke to you for 5 minutes and came up there with a dude and just dipped on out on you. I was like, damn, bro. I said, you better than me. That's all I.
yeah,
I said, that's
But
all. I said, you
overseas,
better than me.
but overseas though, if you did that for a chick, man, she gonna be stuck to you like super glue, bro. She ain't finna let you dip like that. She gonna run
Yep.
chill the rest of the night with you.
yeah.
Yep.
Like, come on, man. Like, you talking about some tricking overseas, like tricking overseas, and I'm not even talking about the real relationship. We know the real relationship is way better than over here. But if
That's
we if
true.
we gonna narrow it down to tricking overseas is better than some of these real relationships that these dudes call themselves being. And tricking overseas is better than that dinner date that you took that girl on,
Hell yeah.
Facts.
hoping that she'll like you, and one day decide to date and have sex with you.
Bro, these niggas
Hell
are turtles,
yeah.
bro. And we rabbits and they turtles, man. And by the time they get that one chick, we been knocked down about 10 chicks, bro. Easy,
Hell
you know.
yeah. Hell yeah. And then one thing for sure, she gonna be fine as hell. That's for damn sure
Sure will.
overseas.
That sure
She
will.
gonna
You
be
better believe
fine as
that.
hell.
Sure will.
She fine as hell. Imagine it, right? And this another thing, because like, yeah, do we have beautiful women in the US? Yeah, we do. No, they don't they don't compare to the beauty of international women. No, they don't. But yeah, we got beautiful women in America. But the thing is, when guys say, what about the beautiful women in America? Well, here's the difference with the beautiful women in America, right? The beautiful women in America have such messed up bad attitude. They're
Yeah.
unapproachable. They think they're above the average person. Hell, they think they better than other average females. So you can't deal with a person like that. I mean, even if she looks physically appealing, if you have that kind of personality, man, come on now. Who wants to mate? How can you deal with? I'm up at the gas station. I just pull some damn keys next to me. But how can you deal with that?
I have yet to see that type of attitude, like a woman look at you weird because you looking at her. I haven't seen that yet overseas, bro. You know how women like, what you looking at had that look on her face if you looking at her and shit. I ain't seen that
Yeah.
yet overseas, bro.
No, me neither. I ain't seen it yet. Hey,
Yeah,
if
cause
she
you
see
know
you
they.
staring at her, she just gonna start smiling or some shit or something like that.
Yes.
Yep.
Oh man. Yeah, bro. But that's how it was in the '90s, though. You know what I mean? Like when we were coming up and shit, like nigga, girls was cool with you looking at them and happy that you got
Hmm.
them. You know what I mean? Flirting with them and shit. But these women now be like, nigga, you weird, and man.
Yep.
This nigga,
They on a whole nother level. They on a whole nother level
yeah.
now.
And any of
Yep.
these game niggas up here talking about they don't struggle with women over in America, they smoking crack, man.
And they don't never show you what they mess with either. They don't never show you.
Nah.
They one that they ain't gonna never show you what that chick look like, bro. They ain't
Nah.
gonna never show you. They ain't gonna never show you that, bro.
Mm-hmm. Be
I'll
all
Jap and all them. Oh, I can't show on you because y'all gonna be the now, bro. If she was
no.
bad, bro, you'll be posted out. Hey, you'll be showing pictures all on your social media. Well,
So
if she
would.
was bad, bro, yep.
I ought to do a stream on that right there. One from my old. I may just do a remix of that shit when I got on Jap ass and on
Yeah.
Instagram. Yeah, that nigga got mad, boy. I was like, I had that nigga
That boy
blood boiling
crashed
like
out.
something. Yeah, he
That
crashed
boy
out. I ain't
crashed
gonna show
out,
you my
man.
bitch, nigga. I let you see these bricks. This nigga got to talk my drugs, bro. I'm like, damn.
Yeah, I'm telling you. And I ain't got a brick to his name. And I ain't got a brick of drugs to his name.
So,
Cause any real dude with some bricks ain't gonna be sitting there bragging about it.
yeah,
ain't got
incriminating
one
himself and
brick.
shit. Not one.
I ain't got one brick.
Oh man. Yeah, shout
Mm.
out to Minister Jeff, man. Hey, but I'm gonna play this what's the name again, man. Minister Jeff want us to have discussions about relationship with these chicks. Hold
A
on.
Christian?
I am.
Oh,
I
okay.
am.
God
Yeah.
said to the woman to obey your husband.
Yeah.
And
He said a lot of,
why don't
yeah.
you love that word obey? If you're a Christian and God said you should obey your husband, why don't you love that word?
I don't like the word.
Why not?
I don't know what else to tell you. I don't know. It just triggers me. It really does because
why?
because it gives the impression like I don't have a brain in my head.
So
and I do.
think that's what God? So God told
God knows God
told the woman to obey the husband because the woman doesn't have a brain in her head.
No. Are we here to have a biblical debate? Because if so, we're going to cut this short. I thought that we were actually going to have a conversation about the book. You tell me what we're going to discuss. Jess.
No, we're doing amazing right now. So
okay.
You're doing amazing. And so you think that God didn't think the woman had a brain. That's why he told her to obey her husband?
No, that's not what I said.
What'd you say?
This conversation's over. This is a waste of my time.
It's what?
This is a waste of my time. So we're going to kill it. Yeah, I don't.
You going to run?
I thought, yeah, of course. You know why? Because if I knew I was going to have a biblical.
A leader is not supposed to run.
I'm a great leader, but I'm not going to sit here and have a biblical debate with you.
But we're not having a biblical debate.
Let me tell you, what I was brought on here for was to talk about the book, not to talk about me, my husband, my kids,
but
their
we need
race,
to know more about you, how you get
or not. That's not what I'm here for.
But we're supposed to know more about.
Recorded.
Don't run.
This will not be recorded.
You're a good leader. Don't run. She ran. What the?
Hey, he bagged her in that corner. She couldn't get up. Hey, he bagged her up in that corner. Hey, she just, then she'll get on that jump talking about some, she didn't feel safe or some shit or something like that. You know what I'm saying? But he bagged her in that corner. Hey, she couldn't get up out of there. Hey, them book sales went down 50% after this. Hey, them book sales went down 50% after that interview.
Oh man. Yo, hey, hold on. So Shell, what the hell going on, man? I'm gonna pull up Real Deal real quick. She said she gonna exit the stage. Oh, that's why we ain't fucking with y'all, Shell. Trying to tell you now. See? He said, Obey had her going. Oh, he said he had her going stage left.
Yeah, she got bagged up in that corner real quick, go.
Man, she's like, no, dude. But you know what? Them women overseas, they don't want them discussions either because I found that they look at it like that's a dumbass question.
Yep. Yep.
But we have to discuss it here. You know what I mean? Like, we having these dumb, basic ass questions. It's like, why are we even discussing this stupid shit?
Yeah, yeah, it ain't a discussion with them chicks overseas. Like shit, they understand that the man leaving. That's that on that.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
And
yeah,
then it get, yeah. Go ahead.
that's why I said, man, I don't want some of these simp dudes traveling overseas, and the reason being is because, again, like I don't want people that share our complexion, but they have a weaker mindset or something like that going, and for the reason like this, right? They gonna see all of us, and they gonna start to associate us with weakness because those dudes. But right now, so far, they got a good image of us because the dudes that can afford to go over there. You know, Jay Rillo might have did something crazy, but as Jay Rillo even admitted himself, everybody knows still, he didn't mess it up for everybody. He still didn't mess it up for everybody. Even Jay Rillo said that he's not gonna be able to mess it up for everybody. And I agree with him on that. I don't think he can mess it up for everybody. Because he's an individual.
He can't. Nah, he can't mess it up for everybody. And I hate when dudes say that y'all gonna mess up this country and y'all gonna mess up that country. I hate when dudes do that because as bad as they say it's over with for Sasua and DR and all that stuff, that ain't even messed up to me.
No,
If you want my opinion of it.
Yeah, I'm with you on that. That's why I was gonna get ready, like, on that side of the argument. Like I was saying, like we all have simped. We all done fuck with baby mamas. You know, I married a goddamn. I done married a chick that had a child. You know what I mean? So in today's mindset in this space, everybody say that's simping. You know what I mean? You're a beta male and all that shit. But I look at it like, well, shit, I've been reformed that shit. So my question would be, real deal, like, can these dudes be reformed? Could they go through the same processes that we did? We went through the red pill and all that shit. Do you think they need to go through that in order to go overseas? Like,
I mean, but it's also your choice on what you want to do. I mean, we had to want to do that. Like, we wanted to get better. We wanted, like, let's say, like, the way we discovered this, right? Obviously, everybody discovered it because they had questions about something they were dealing with, and it didn't seem right. So, in the midst of it not seeming right, we tried to rectify the situation. And we end up going online, and we heard people talk similar about a situation. And we went from there. We like, hold on, let me hear what homie got to say, because he talking about what I've been through, what I'm dealing with, and he's dropping information on what she's doing or how I need to handle it. And then when you heard other men talk the same similar way, right, about this situation, that's where it went and took off from there.
I'm gonna tell you beyond the real deal. I'm gonna tell you how I found out about overseas. It was Akeisha told me. I had dated my partner wife. I had dated a couple of her friends, and she and had issues with her friends, and it didn't work out. And she lived in Germany for like a couple of years, and she told me, she was like, you know what? The women in Germany are like you. She said the women, and I ain't think nothing about it. Then I get, how sometimes when your phone hear you talk about shit in your house or whatever, all of a sudden after I had that conversation with her, passport videos and stuff started coming up on my YouTube and shit, and I got to looking at the algorithm and stuff, and that's how I got on to it. To be honest, it was actual Keisha put me on to it.
Yeah. I mean, we all then came to this space in different ways, man, and I think what it really boiled down to is, even through your simping and your beta maleism and all that shit that we was all fucked up with, it still boiled down to what type of man you is. And if a guy hasn't matured enough, then yeah, he would make a lot of bloopers and mistakes overseas. So but yeah, I don't think we'll be able to completely like put a lid on it because it's so out in the open and it's viral. Sometimes we get viral for the wrong reasons, whatnot. But them guys is coming over there, man, and it's largely because of look at what we're dealing with. You know what I'm saying? Like, we just previewed the mindset of the culture, so they ain't gonna really have a choice. A lot of them dudes ain't gonna have no choice but to go over there, whether we want them to or not.
Yeah. And to be honest, that's why I was telling you, Bama, that live that Hardcore Tito did when he was talking about like when he showed that video of the Asian chick fighting the Keisha, and they showed the black dude get on there, and all the dudes in the comments got the talking bad about the brother that was on there, and Tito was like, man, we got to stop doing it. You know what I'm saying? Like we got to stop doing it, talking down on our own brothers. You know what I'm saying? That just go overseas and stuff like. Well, period. Just we got to quit talking down. And every dude that do this they self overseas ain't no Pookie. You know what I'm saying? Like every dude that's overseas.
Even if he don't meet the dress code and all that.
Yeah, every dude like that ain't no Pookie. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I like what he said where it was like a white dude can dress however they want to dress overseas, but the brother got to be dressed like the Monopoly man when he go overseas. You know what I'm saying? Like he said some real. Yeah, that's why I said. That's why I kept on saying, man, look at that whole life, bro. He spit some real shit. Cause I remember one of them dudes was saying, we don't need to be wearing jerseys overseas and stuff. Like, man, what the hell wrong? Hey, what's wrong with wearing a basketball jersey or something if you in a place on the beach and it's hot as hell outside?
Man, they was wearing jerseys in Copacabana. I mean, they was wearing
like what a dude supposed to wear a 3-piece suit on the beach in Copacabana? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, nah, bro. Yeah, them Brazilians wear their local team jerseys and they wear American jerseys. They be wearing New York hats and all kinds of shit, you know what I'm saying?
You'll see them with some Lakers stuff on. You'll see them with some Lakers jerseys on over there.
Sure, dude. And just like, dude, you gave my man that took us on the boat ride, you gave him a Memphis.
Yeah, the Grizzly hat. He had told me, he was like, next time you come back, let me get a hat, cause he collect them.
Exactly.
And I gave him my Grizzly hat. Yep.
And he was happy as hell when you gave that hat to him.
Yep. But yeah, they'll trip though. They make all these special rules for the black man. Like we got to find a wife the first trip there and be in a full relationship. Our first trip. Hey, we got to be fluent in the language the first month there and all that type of. They make all these extra rules for the black man, but everybody else can do whatever.
Bruh, they be telling us not to wear our Air Force Ones, and man, you go to Colombia, they wearing Air Force Ones. The women
Jordans and all
the
that
dudes
stuff.
Wearing them, you know what I mean? And I've seen Brazilian dudes with chains on, all
that stuff. Yeah.
I don't know, man. It's all debatable, you know what I mean? If you base your analysis off of one country, you probably can mislead people. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I done been to Brazil several times to know it, and I've been to Colombia several times to know it. That's so far from what I've seen, you know. And then on top of that, you know, you got Pookies even in the Dominican Republic. I mean, like, you got some Pookie ass Dominicans and Pookie ass Brazilians.
I seen them throw money around in the clubs and stuff in Sosua, some straight up Dominican. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. They mimic our culture, you know what I mean? And I get it.
Yeah.
You don't want to be stereotyped, but again, it's all about how you move and how you surround yourself.
Exactly.
You know, certain people, you know what I'm saying? And I could be wrong. Exactly. We both could be wrong, but I think it's just the individual, you know what I mean? And so I haven't personally came across no Pookies the way it's being described online, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I ain't seen no real, like, my definition of a Pookie, the ones that Keisha be sleeping with in and out of jail, them dudes can't get overseas. Like, I think they talking about, like, you know, Jay Rillo's a reformed Pookie. Now, the way he was able to go is because of donations. But let's just be honest, most Pookies ain't got it how Jay Rillo got it. Ain't nobody giving them donations to travel. And their record might be worse than Jay Rillo's record. So they can't even go overseas.
Real deal. I know some Pookies, and they overseas is the last thing they thinking about, right? Exactly. Some Pookies, overseas is the last thing. Now Jay Rillo ignorant,
he real ignorant now.
Mm-hmm.
But you know them real ones, man. You know, I'm sure you have them in Memphis. They got them in Georgia and they got them in Alabama, but. We know what them motherfuckers is, you know what I mean? They stand posted up at the trap, bro. And they ain't trying to lead the trap like that. You know what I'm saying?
They ain't trying to
So,
leave.
nah, they within like maybe a 2 mile, 3 mile radius, goddamn, and they ain't going no further than that. And some of them don't even go on the other side of town. You know, they just stay on one side of the town.
Yeah.
You know, so I think that the Relo shit though, he just I talked to one of his guys or whatever, you know what I mean. But I was like, man, shit, that type of little shit like that. If y'all find that shit entertaining, that's some whack ass shit. And that show you the mindset of black men in general, you know what I mean? If
Yeah.
y'all look at him as entertainment, you know, and that's the only way you can be entertained. And like
Well,
the travel
well,
space don't need that type of entertainment, you
I
know?
think they looking at the people that's giving him the money. I
Yeah.
think they feel like they probably can't travel over there. Or maybe they're in a predicament where they can't, and maybe they see themselves in him, and so they can't do it, or maybe they feel they can't, and they rather see him, wild out with the beautiful women and do all kind of stuff that they probably would like to do, but for whatever reason they probably can't go over there like he can. And so I think they living vicariously through him. That's what I think it is. Like I told him, he got them 5 faithful followers or however many that just give him such a big amount that he's able to do it. Like when we was on his stream, where he needed $320 to get up out of there. He
Yeah.
raised 200.
Yeah.
He had already raised 200.
Yeah,
So
we went over there and wrecked that little stream. We took him right off that damn raising money shit. And we got talking about some grown man shit. We made this nigga stop talking about all the goddamn donations shit. Now, nigga, we been talking about some reality, nigga. Fuck.
Yeah. It's just like that brother that came on Bama stream the last day. He said a lot of them just like that crash out entertainment, bro. That's it. They just love seeing him crash out. And that's how he get that money. They just love seeing him crash out.
and to be honest, with you, like it's crazy, but at the same time, it's kind of like if he ain't got nothing else going on, because obviously if you can go overseas like that many times and you don't have no job where you're remote, you don't really have nothing else going on. I'm not taking shots. I'm just kind of being honest. You don't have nothing else legitimate going on, right? So I'm sure he don't want to be in Gary, Indiana. It's like, what is there to do in Gary, Indiana? So if you got these guys there that's willing to donate to you so you can get out of the states and go out the country, and you around all these women that look better than the women in your neighborhood, and they act better, smell better, and shit, him tricking, he ain't even tricking off his money. He tricking off somebody else's money. So it's almost like he not even tricking, they tricking on his behalf. So it's kind of like, man, shit, that's like a win-win. Only thing is, I wish he would act different, but he, I got from talking to him, I could tell this much though. What he understand is he can't act normal because the people that's paying him, that's not entertaining for him. Even though that's his personality to act crazy how they want, but he can't stop doing it, because if he stop doing it and just go over there and act normal, they gonna say that's boring and we're not paying you for that. So they're gonna stop sending him money if he just act like a normal person. If he get a regular girlfriend and just be on some square shit, they're gonna stop sending him money. I already know they're gonna do that.
I don't know, real deal. Them niggas talking about banning him up just for him to go back to Punta Cana. For that girl that he said he said that that's his girlfriend now. He just said it. Them niggas gonna fund him to go back over there.
Yeah, but see they when they hear him say girlfriend, when you hear him say girlfriend, they still expect him to talk stupid and act stupid, right? But if he just get on some normal stuff and he got a girlfriend, like, hey, I don't do that. I'm not sleeping with other women. I'm just, I'm gonna take care of her. I'm gonna take the money y'all give me. I'm gonna make sure me and her live, and I'm gonna build a better life. I don't think they would continue to fund that, because that's not their version of excitement. You know what I'm saying? Like, they want to see something stupid.
One of his peoples, though, I mean, it's one of his peoples hit me up and told me. He said, "Look, man, them boys they're gonna donate for it because they like the fact that she tricked off on him. He didn't get a chance to smash her, But hell, she paid for him a massage and bought him some beers on the
Oh
beach and
damn!
everything.
Damn, she did that. Hold up now.
Yeah,
Hold up.
Dominicana right there off of
Hold
Punta
up now.
Cana.
See, I
So
ain't
this
know
nigga,
about this and
yeah,
now.
that's
Hold
what I'm
up
telling
now.
you. The nigga said, hey, this is my girlfriend now. She speak English and everything. You know what I
Hold
mean?
up now, nigga. Now hold on now. If he found that overseas now, if
Exactly.
I had to
Hey,
talk to Jay
he just
Rillo
done
again,
destroyed all them game niggas. If he found that overseas, bro,
well,
hey,
Yeah,
he killed all them game niggas there.
we
so did.
destroyed their narrative. He ain't destroyed. We destroyed it
Yeah,
before he came along with it. We been
Well, I'm
destroyed their
telling you.
narrative. But
I
I'm
told I
just
told
saying,
I told I told his homeboy earlier. I said, look, man, because he was kind of like, nah, I don't think if he rebrand, he can be as expected. I said, look, bro, he's already got the crowd
he got the
attention.
audience. Yep.
Yeah, he got the audience, so he can rebrand however the fuck. Just like Coach Greg Adams, that nigga done rebranded. Now he talking like a gangster now. You know what I mean? He was red pill,
Mm.
but he done changed the narrative. He could do that. He got it like that. So I think he done checkmated that shit. What y'all saying though? To be honest with
Yeah.
you, he checkmated the shit out of that.
I mean, if he
Yeah,
don't actually found a woman and she don't spend money on him, right?
yeah.
You do
It was
realize
on
this is.
live. It was on live too.
Hey, look, I'm gonna go deeper than that. I'm gonna go deeper than that. That's a slap in the face to the Snips that said that we always tricking when we over there. That's a slap in their face.
Hey, that's why I said real deal. That hey, he killed it with the game, dude. Cause all them game niggas
Hey,
think that that's all we do. Yep.
Guess what?
Yeah,
Guess what? Them calling him a passport, bro, even though we didn't want to be associated with him because he did crazy stuff.
yeah.
Them calling him a passport, bro, and him meeting a woman that did that. If they kept calling him a passport, bro, guess what? You can't say that's all we doing is tricking no more because even though he's told y'all 1,000 times he's not no passport, bro.
He even told us that night when we was on his live though. He told me and you that. He said, "Nah, I'm an individual." That's what he
Yes,
said.
but see, they
Yeah.
try to be funny. They try to be funny and call him that because of us, right? They try to be funny.
Yeah,
So since they want to try to be funny and call him that, okay, he met a Dominicana, right? That make
yeah.
way less money than American men and American females, right? This woman
Mm-hmm.
spent money on him, according to y'all, because I don't know if I'm just listening to y'all say it. If she spent money on him like that, right, and looked out for him, and she looked better than most of the chicks from the U.S., I can imagine, right?
Yeah, she
Come on.
pretty as hell. Yeah, she pretty as fuck.
Oh, come on now. Come on now. What else can you say about that? Now,
Yeah, she
she's
pretty as hell
feminine.
now.
She spent some of her pesos on him. She spent some of her
Mm-hmm.
pesos on this man. And he's coming from a country that has more money than her.
Yeah, she asked him to buy her some a bikini. He said, "I ain't got no money." And she went in there and bought that shit her damn self.
For real.
And then they went to the motherfucking beach and then she paid for him to get a massage and she bought him some beers and shit.
Damn.
Oh,
That's what
that's
I'm saying.
a big deal in a coach like that. That's a big deal. So
That's
Yeah.
why he going back, bro. He going back.
Punta Cana straight though. Like I said, long as
Yeah.
you don't stay on the resort there. If you got get an Airbnb and go to Punta
Yeah.
Cana, it ain't that bad, man. It ain't that bad. Now it ain't. It's way more Americanized. Like it ain't like Sasua or Puerto Plata or anything like that. It's kind of like Miami. Really, it's kind of like
Mm-hmm.
Miami. But
Mm-hmm.
it's cool though. It's cool. It's some bad chicks there. I ain't like it's cool. I ain't got no issue with it. It's some
Yeah.
bad chicks there.
That's the only
Yeah.
city. That's the only city in the DR I need to go to. You know, I've never been to Punta
It,
Cana.
it ain't deep into Dominican culture. Put it with it ain't deep
Americanized.
into yeah. It's more Americanized, but I wouldn't have no problem going there for a week or so. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't have no
Yeah, I'm about
problem.
to check. I'm
Like
about to check that out.
it's more expensive than Sosua and Puerto Plata and all them, but it ain't that bad. Like I ain't got no issue with it. Yeah, I ain't got no issue with it.
The beach is fire as hell over there too, huh?
Hell yeah. Shit, all
Man.
you gotta do just go to the little club. What that club called? I can't
The,
remember the name of that club.
the one that be on YouTube all the time.
Yeah, but it's another club
Invincible.
beside it. I forgot the name of it. It's one club where some Keisha's gonna be at all the time at that joint too, but it's another one next door to it. All of them in one little area. And the casino,
Yeah.
the casino straight too. But what I did notice the last time I went there, the Keishas, they would go to the club, but they don't stay there that long in that club. They see what time it is, and
Why? Hold
they'll
on, hold
dip
on.
on up.
Why the Keishas don't stay that long? I want to hear this. Why they don't
You
stay
know
that
what time it is, hey, because them
long? Why they don't
Dominicans up
stay?
in there, hey, them Dominicans up in there, and they looking bad. Hey, and them dudes, them Keishas will stay on them. 'Cause majority of the time, I say 99% of the time, Keisha gonna be there. She's staying on a resort. And
Yeah.
they really better off just staying at their club on the resort versus venturing out to the club outside the resort. So
Hey,
outside the resort, yeah, it's a different
but
monster.
I seen like I think it was like a year and some change ago. I think it was like Dion's. It was going into his first year at Colorado. Yeah, him and Shador, and with him and his two sons, they was all in motherfucking Punta Cana, man, Dominican Republic.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I was like, wow, dude, ain't no telling what they done did over there.
It's nice over there though. I ain't gonna lie, it's real nice, bro. It's real nice. A friend of mine, he bought an apartment over there, and he
Mm-hmm.
Airbnb it out. His apartment in like a gated community with their own beach and everything. It's about like about a 10-15 minute walk from the casino over there
Damn.
too. So the casino be jumping. The casino be jumping in Punta Cana too. It's cool. Like I said, the main thing I do, I get an Airbnb unless you bringing the chick with you. If you bringing the chick, then that resort cool. But
I probably
if
write
you
me a
if you want
Brazil
to go on
later.
some solo, she'll love the resort. Now that's cool because I had brought me a Colombian on the resort with me,
Yeah.
chick that I was dealing with from Colombia, and them
Mm-hmm.
women they love the resort. Yeah, they love it. If you got a chick that you messing with from a different country and y'all taking a trip together, that resort nice. But if you want some solo, just get your Airbnb. You good. Yeah, you good.
Mm-hmm.
Damn.
Hey, now them the women I want to. I said now. My dream is, and I'm gonna make it happen too. I want to get a chick from a different country, and we vibe real good, and I take her from her country to another country for vacation. That's what I want to do.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I did. Me and the chick,
Yeah.
we met in Punta Cana. We met in Punta Cana the same. Well, I met the day after I was there. I got there a day earlier. But you know, your boy had to get it in before she got there.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So yeah, she came in the next day. So yeah, we had a good time. Yeah, we had a real good time.
Oh yeah, man. So like I said,
Hey,
if Jay Rillo, if Jay Rillo was able to find something like that, man, and
he did.
she
I
spent
mean, he
money on him.
did. Yeah. He did. Yeah.
It's like, damn, like
Let me
what
see if I
can
can look
people
that shit up.
say?
Let me see if I can look
What
that
can
up
they
real
say
quick.
about the travel space now?
Yeah, like I said, they can't bring up that tricking stuff all the time, and if they don't like you for you. That's why I said, if that's true what Jay Rillo did, that messed it up for them gang. Well, them gang dudes was already messed up, but that was the nail in the coffin right
Yeah,
there. That was the
yeah,
nail in the coffin right
yeah.
there.
And even if I was tricking overseas, right? Me tricking is still getting a better situation than what they got going on in the States
Most
with these
definitely,
chicks.
most definitely. Yeah, most definitely.
Yeah,
Hey, hold on. Let me see. Let me hold on just a minute. Let me put myself back on pause.
And I will tell you one thing about Punta Cana, they building some properties over there too. Like
I know.
man,
I know. I went out. I know.
they
I went out
building
there.
some.
I stayed. You ever heard of Los Corrales?
I think so. Yeah, I think so.
I stayed there when I was out there coming back for.
Oh, okay.
He was right near the beach.
I
Here,
stayed in
hold on, guys.
downtown. You kind of boring right now, man.
Yeah, hold on.
man. You know I'm on the run from Punta Cana. You don't give me a reason to. Yes, yeah. Yes. I'm liking the energy. I don't look like pajamas. That look like lingerie. Let me see the pajamas. I don't look like pajamas.
My bad,
that look
man.
like lingerie.
Oh, I'm gonna hold on.
Whenever, but it's got to be a good reason, though. You understand?
I don't see Sassoon everywhere.
Nah, you're not gonna see me in Sasua. You might see me in Punta again, the way you looking, though. Shit. But y'all know that don't. I said, yeah.
Nigga off the chair. Hey. Hold on.
I'm kidding, man. You know what I mean? Who nigga ain't my.
Trying to get to the part where. Hold on. Trying to get to it.
You look like a once per day girl. I ain't gonna lie.
Who?
A one time una diaz sexo. If I hear hurry up and leche one time, I'm packing my bag and leaving. You hear me?
Oh, he crazy. That man said if I can let change.
No, he said if I hear you say hurry up and leche, then I'm packing up my bags and leaving.
Yeah,
You know
boy,
they be doing
fool,
that shit
man.
over there in Sasua, man. I'm trying to get to the. I think Razor Rays did it because he took that video down. It was saying that him and his girlfriend. I was trying to play a little bit of that so y'all can hear it. Let me go to Razor Rays real quick. I'm gonna take a quick little break, y'all, just for a second.
But yeah, real deal. When them dudes in them groups used to be like, "Yeah, Punta Cana, that's just a family place. That's just a couple place." I used to just be laughing at them. I used to just laugh at them when they used to say that.
Man, let these goofies, like I'm telling Belma, man. These non-traveler, whatever it is, I'm not trying to encourage all these Negroes to go anyway. Like I said, I don't want them making us look
Mm-hmm.
stale. So I want them to stay your Keisha loving neighborhood ass here, in the city.
Yep.
Everybody will do what they do.
Yep, cause my first time before I went there the first time, everybody in that black BMT group was like, don't go to Punta Cana, man. That's
Well,
just for the couples. That's just for the
no, that's just
couples.
for them. No, that may not work for them, but it don't mean it don't work for the next person.
Yeah. And
Cause I
I
go
went
places
there.
that people don't think to go to, and it works
Yeah.
real good for me. You know what I'm saying? It may not work
Mm-hmm.
for next person, but it worked real good for me.
Yep. Yep. Yeah, I was just laughing when all them dudes in that group. Yeah, man, that's just a couples play. I was like, oh, okay. Okay. I said, it get down in Punta Cana too. Yeah, it get down in Punta Cana. Yep. Yeah, I said, oh, okay.
Yeah, man. So yeah, it's a good thing, man, to be able to just go to these places, man. Brothers be so doggone
Yeah.
jealous about stuff, man. It's just funny to me.
Yeah. The one place I need to go to, the only place I ain't been to in DR is Santo Domingo. I ain't been to
You
Santo
you know what?
Domingo
I
yet.
gotta go there. I gotta go there too, man. Ronan the Traveler, not it's two different Ronans, but Ronan with one end, the one from New Orleans. He talk about Santo Domingo all the time. I think they got a place out there. I said I gotta go. Like my coworker from the DR, he talking about
Yeah.
going in January. I'm thinking about trying to go with her because she Dominican too, so she can help me really navigate.
Yeah. That's the only one. I'd have been to Santiago. I'd have been to Puerto Plata, Sosua.
How
I'd have
was
been all of
Santiago?
them.
Them girls is
So,
fine out there. How's
Yeah,
Santiago?
yeah. They got more regular girls in Santiago.
yeah, it's kind of
Yeah.
it's kind of more like it ain't no beaches. It ain't no beaches in
No.
Santiago. But
Oh, yeah.
I asked it that to be honest, really, it's cheaper to catch your flight and land in Santiago and catch a taxi
Santiago.
to Sosua or Puerto Plata
Yeah.
versus
Well, I
like
don't never
you'll
want to.
save like $500. You'll save like
I
five
don't
hundred
never want to
dollars.
go to. I don't never want to go to Sosua anyway. But I'm just saying, like, if I wanted to go to Santiago, right? Like, let's say if I
Yeah.
wanted something a little bit more serious at Santiago, I could find it out there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You get your regular chicken. I had a regular chicken Santiago. I ain't paid for nothing
Yeah.
but lunch, basically.
I got
We
a
ate some
cousin that
lunch and
live
shit.
there. I got a cousin that live in Santiago. I got a cousin that
Damn.
live there. Mm-hmm. Yep. He met him a chick. He had met him a chick in back in like I want to say 2018 or 19. She taught him Spanish and everything. And
Wow.
after he met her, he packed up. He sold all his shit and moved there and been living there ever since then. Yep.
Wow. I got that clip real quick, y'all. Hold on.
Okay.
Live is Thursday. Ever since the Punta Cana trip, me and her niece, we've been getting a little closer and closer, locking in a little bit tighter. We've been texting back and forth nonstop, on the phone, on FaceTime, nonstop. I ain't gonna lie, she's with the content, so I'm going back to Punta. Baby, before you leave, they saying you got a boyfriend in the chat.
What?
They saying you got a Dominican boyfriend.
I don't have one Dominican. I have a lot, but a lot. Right, one, only one. Rello. Rello. See?
That's right. That's right, right?
Rello is the best.
She said, Rello is the best. There it is. She said she got Rello, man. You know what I'm saying?
All right, tell your chick I said hello.
Yeah, Rello got there. Rello got him one, bro. Feel me?
She ain't bad looking either, though. Shit, hey, she ain't
No, she
bad
can't.
looking.
But you know what? To be honest with you, man, I think like if he get with the right chick and he humble down, I think that'll help him calm down. Because sometimes like a man need the
Yeah.
right woman around him, and
Yeah.
you know what better woman than a foreign woman? So if he could talk to him in a feminine manner and get Rillo to chill out and stuff like that, and you know that may you never know, man. He may be a changed man. And I saw how you and him were vibing on live too, Belma. I think like if you stay more in his ear, you talk to him a little bit more. I think you know he might could start to kind of listen a little bit and come around. Like he probably do his entertainment, and nothing wrong with doing his
Right.
entertainment, but I want to go about it a little bit in a different way. You know what I'm saying? Like he
Well,
can just kind of
his homeboy I be talking to, if he be kind of like, you know what I mean, just transmitting those messages and shit to him, I'm like, look, man, I don't hate the nigga because I don't know him. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
But the nigga, he need to level up. You know what I'm saying? And if he needs some help to get leveled up to where he ain't got to do all this crash out shit, tell him to holler at me in hell. You know what I mean? I can try to, you know,
Yeah.
at least the nigga could go on and try to get his damn CDLs and, you know, get him some bread so we can goddamn travel and do this shit the right way. You know what I mean? He's like, yeah, I'm
Yeah.
holler at him, bro. You know what I mean? But I don't want to see the nigga fail. I ain't one of them niggas want to see him crash out. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah. But as far as that chick though, yeah, man, I think that you know, she being down with his content and shit like that. She right up his alley. She down for everything with him. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
One thing I like about Jay Rillo, he keep it 100. He is who he is.
Yeah.
He ain't no hypocrite. He ain't no hypocrite like Austin ass, bro. Like
Nah,
he
bro.
ain't no hypocrite like dude, bro. You know what I'm saying? That's one thing I will keep it 100 with Jay Rillo. He ain't no hypocrite. He is what he is, man.
Yeah. And you ain't gotta wonder what the fuck is he. You know what I'm saying? Like you know
Yeah.
what he is.
Uh-huh. Yep. Cause Austin, especially with Austin, with all that shit he was talking, and he got the lightest of the light skinned chicks in Africa. Now,
Oh yeah,
Oh
yeah.
man, he's so
Austin got him a
that
girl.
bougie,
shit,
bro.
all
Austin got
that
him a
shit
Yeah,
girl
he
now.
was talking,
yeah, he
all
do. He
that
got him
shit
a
he was talking.
girlfriend.
All that
Yeah.
shit he was talking about us not liking. We want the light. He got the lightest of the light skinned chicks in Africa, bro.
Nah, he said, nah, nigga. He said we don't like black women, bro. And he got a light skin. I was like, nigga, I ain't seen not one dark chick you done fuck with for real. Like what?
I'm telling you.
Man. He got him a red bone. She look almost Albanian.
I'm telling you, yeah, I'm telling you. That's what he the biggest hypocrite out there, and that's why his channel going down.
Yeah,
Because he just a
yeah,
hypocrite, bro. Yeah.
yeah, man. Yeah, that's. I mean, he booed up like a mother. Now this is his favorite place. Oh man, Namibia is my favorite place now after a week. He said that
Yeah.
same shit about Kenya, nigga. As soon as them people
No.
don't give you a discount for a goddamn pina colada or something, nigga gonna flip out,
Yeah, he
bro.
read. Yeah, he read it. They ain't giving some money.
Oh man. But yeah, man, shit, appreciate y'all both for coming through, man. Y'all got any final thoughts on this shit? I'm gonna have to go pick up real quick.
Oh no, man, I'm good. I'm good to go, man. I'm fresh out work, having my beer over here,
Yeah, I'm
having my
good too. I'm about
cerveza,
to
my
head.
Corona cerveza.
Yeah, I'm about to head to the gym, man. Shit, and just get it in for about 30 minutes and do it.
Damn.
Do it at that, yeah.
Shit, that's what I need to be doing, but it looks like I'm gonna have to hold off until next month because I'm gonna really get started once I get there and shit. So, you
Yeah.
know. But
Shit,
yeah,
just got them
appreciate y'all,
studying
brothers,
this
for coming
Spanish
through.
too. Yeah, yeah.
Oh,
Appreciate
for
it, Bama.
real?
Yeah. I've been on that
Yes,
Spanish
sir.
real tough now. Yeah. But yeah, appreciate you, Bama. Yeah, appreciate you, Bama.
Man, appreciate you, first class. Appreciate you, brother. We'll be rapping on the back end.
All right.
Yes, sir. All right, real deal. Appreciate you, brother. Salute to you.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Well, folks, we about to get up off the hood because we gotta get on over here and pick up some money and haul that money off over here in Michigan and keep on with the journey, man. But definitely we're gonna probably have another one for y'all tomorrow. Hope y'all enjoyed the stream today. Appreciate you, Shell. You didn't get a chance to salute you. Appreciate you, Mr. Didn't get a chance to salute you as well. Thank y'all both for coming on, and chopping it up with me. Addressed a couple things, Shell. Yeah, I would just, say I had misread your comment. That's why I was saying I was just messing with you. She said I'm the ghetto pastor. Yeah. The old boy didn't want to debate me no more, man. I guess they pulled one of them Andrew Wilson stunts on me. He like, man, fuck this nigga. Hey, this nigga way too much for me. And I ain't really get ready to press him like that. I try to make him feel comfortable. I ain't get a chance to really press him like I wanted to, and bust is great, you know what I'm saying? But maybe he'll, speak easy, he'll come back through, man, and holler at your boy. You know what I mean? He'll be the little religious sector of the channel and shit, and we can get it in, man. Don't. I didn't see you go live or nothing. I didn't subscribe to you and everything, bro. You didn't even go live or nothing. Didn't hit me up on the Instagram, nothing. So you may be over there in the laboratory, preparing for your boy, which is all good. You still gotta answer them questions and shit, though. But yeah, we're gonna get out of here, y'all. Appreciate y'all for coming through. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe. All the good shit. And yeah, keep rocking with you. Keep rocking with me. Yeah. Nah, he didn't go live. He has one coming up. He ain't hit me on the gram or nothing, man. I may have to pull up on him like he pulled up on me. I can't let him run, man. Can't let him run. So, yeah. But yeah, like I said, y'all, appreciate y'all, man. We're going to get out of here, man. Enjoy the rest of the stream. We're going to land the planes, man. Appreciate y'all for flying with Free Men Travel Airlines. We out.